Good morning. Sunday morning, July 3rd, 2022. It's 10 minutes till 9 a.m. And yeah, I'm going a little bit later than usual this morning because I'm going overseas in a couple of days to my daughter's wedding. Not the daughter that lives here, obviously, another daughter. And so just about every day I'm in that suitcase, taking some things out, putting other things in, weighing the suitcase. Anyhow, so that's what I was doing this morning. But it is time for coffee. So I wanted to talk about something this morning, which is, you know how we all try, yeah, we got rainbows, nice sunny day. We all try different coffees and we say, oh, I like this. Oh, I don't like that, Well, now that I've been drinking a lot of different coffees over, how long? I don't know, at least a couple years, maybe going on 3 years here. I'm talking about the Nespresso coffees. I find that the way I perceive the coffees is different than when I first tasted them, and they were new and sort of foreign tastes to me. So here's my little coffee thing, okay, where I keep my coffees. I keep them by intensity from high to lower, high to lower. And then down here I've got my decafs and my barista creations, which are kind of blends. So I thought this morning, let me try, and oh, no, not all of these are decafs, okay? I also keep down, see the decafs have a little red dot on them, but the ones that don't have red dots, these are, when I just have a few left in a box, I'll just dump them in here. It's pretty, isn't it? So this morning I thought, let me get out the Cocoa Truffle because I haven't tried this for a while, okay? And this is a coffee, or an espresso, I guess I should say. And it's got cocoa flavor and other natural flavors, okay? I was thinking, how do they do that? How do they put a flavor in, but not put the actual thing in there? I don't know. I don't know how that works, but these are not supposed to contain any allergens, so somehow they wave a magic wand or something. And it says on here, when a vibrant dark cocoa flavor meets the cereal roasted notes of a Latin American Arabica espresso, it's rich and reminiscent of a dark chocolate truffle. What's interesting is this print is so tiny, and the first time I was reading it, I read, when a violent dark cocoa. I thought, what? Wait a minute. Anyhow, so I'm going to open up this box, and if you have a Vertuo, you might recognize this design from the cocoa. Golly, I can't remember. Oh, here it is. Okay. This is, see? So is it the same coffee in these? I don't know. But what I have noticed, and people have shared many times, that the same, even if the coffee has the capsule has the same name and the same description, it very often strikes you differently if you have it in original line or you have it in the Vertuo version. So this is Cocoa Truffle. It's a barista creation for the original line, and I thought what I would do is first I would go ahead and extract it and see how it strikes me. So let me do that. This, of course, is an espresso, not a lungo. Oh, and by the way, it occurs to me to mention this. you know, if you're going to be away for, say, I don't know, more than a couple weeks and not be using your machines, there is a process for emptying them to leave them to where they're not being used for a while. So, for example, I was kind of surprised for my Vertuo. That's the big machine, okay? I thought I had emptied all the water out, and then I read, there's a certain process you're supposed to do, and sure enough, there was more water in there that I didn't realize had not come out. I guess it was held inside the machine. And there's also a process for the original line. Okay. Oh my goodness, this does have a chocolatey aroma. That's nice. Okay, so now I'm expecting to taste a chocolatey taste, and I always have to remind myself, okay, like, this is not hot cocoa. This is espresso. This is coffee. So I need to get it out of my head that I'm going to have hot cocoa in my mouth. Okay, espresso, and I'm going to see if I pick up any hints of cocoa. It really does smell nice. Let me try again. And I didn't mix the crema in very much. One more. Kind of swooshing it all around my mouth, give all the taste buds a chance to see what it's like. I don't know, but it's definitely drinkable without any sweetener or any milk. It's a nice flavor. It tastes like something. I don't know if I could say it was, you know, definitely chocolate or cocoa. I think I definitely want to put some milk in it. Put some milk in it. It'll be cold. All right. So you know what? Let me get the milk. Stay with me here. Here, I'll give you some rainbows to watch. I'm gonna swing those prisms around. So, on my YouTube channel, somebody gave me a good idea. You know, when I was talking about how this milk was not frothing, they said, don't contact the store where you got it. Contact the company and tell them. And she said they will probably send you some coupons for some free milk or something because they don't want to lose a customer. And she said very often, you know, somebody, or not very often, but it's possible that when they were making this, because, you know, they don't milk an almond. This has almond milk, okay, which is filtered water, almonds. It's got calcium carbonate, sea salt, natural flavors, gellan gum, potassium citrate, sunflower lecithin, and a few vitamins and stuff like that. So it has thickeners in it. And she said it's possible that they didn't add the thickeners to this lot, or, you know, maybe they were running low and somebody didn't notice in time. And she said, don't buy more than one of the same date. Well, usually when I buy milk, I'll buy 3 or 4 at a time, because, you know, they usually have very far in the future dates. Like, well, this one is August 15th, but I bought it, you know, a couple, 3 weeks ago or so. Anyhow, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to contact the company and see what they have to say. So, I mean, I'm sure it's, you know, it has not frothed. I've tried it 3 or 4 times already. But it will heat the milk up, and that's what I want. And yes, again, it did not froth. Okay, just try a little bit to start with. Still has that nice chocolatey aroma. I like milky coffee. This was maybe 2.5 or 3 ounces. This is a very lovely, very pleasant coffee. Trying to think, you know, from what I've read, I could be wrong on this because you know how the internet is. And even some of the Nespresso websites, I don't know, I think maybe for different countries, they try to emphasize different aspects of the coffee. Let me get those rainbows going again. And you can read about a certain coffee on various websites from various different countries. You know, read on Nespresso websites, you know, like Nespresso Philippines or Nespresso Denmark or, you know, stuff like that. And you can get a different idea about what the coffee supposedly tastes like. I'm sure it's the same coffee, but it's just the way of describing it is meant to appeal to a different audience. So, why was I saying all that? I completely lost my train of thought here. All right, I don't think I'm going to be getting back on the train. Oh, I need to get ready to go to church. Hey, listen, I got to finish my coffee and get a move on here. I hope you have a really good day. Look, in the United States, it's a holiday weekend. That means, you know, a lot of people have tomorrow off. There's going to be celebrations and stuff. Be safe and use your noggin and make good choices.